Hello everybody, welcome to Techno Dinosuar meets the IT Geek, Vlog 58. My name is David Logan, one of the dual partners of the Techno Dinosuar meets the IT Geek. I am the IT Geek, the guy who takes the jargon out of technology for you, the home worker. Based here in Annan, south of Scotland, UK. With me today is my normal partner, prime suspect, Willie Nicol. So Willie, how are you and where are you?
Thank you, David. I'm very well, thanks. I am Willie Nicol, the Techno Dinosaur, so called because I'm digitally challenged. However, I'm also a personal development life coach based in Troon, South Ayrshire, Scotland, UK.
So you're digitally challenged, not technically challenged.
Both interchangeable.
This week, Willie, I want to discover how we can change, how I can change from a bad mood, or in other words, a negative mindset, to a positive mindset. Can you explain how some of the steps we can do for that?
I'll do my best, David. Right. Being in a bad mood is perfectly normal. Right. We often get in a bad mood for a variety of reasons. But when that bad mood perpetuates itself, then we can be in a bit of bother. Essentially, what we need to do is change our mindset from the bad negative to the good positive. It's not just a case of changing our thinking from positive to negative. We can't flick a switch. We have to work at it to learn how to do it. So I have made some notes. It's relatively easy to be positive when things are going well for us. And when everything's tickety-boo, we can be positive. It's much more difficult to remain, how can I put it, upbeat when things aren't going well for us. And I'm going to talk here very briefly about primal human needs, which sounds a bit fancy, but it's actually very simple. One of the basic human needs is for food, shelter, water, oxygen, etc., etc. One level up there from there is we like certainty, we like structure, we like framework, we like to know what's going to happen next, predictability. And when we've got all that taped off, we're fine, right? When uncertainty rears its ugly head, when we fear a lack of control or a lack of choice, that's when we start getting feelings of our old friends' anxiety and stress. So believe it or not, scientists have found that humans are kind of hardwired to become anxious and stressed when faced with uncertainty. So we see uncertainty as a risk or a threat, and we're physiologically hardwired to get stressed about that. It's a wee bit like the old fight or flight syndrome, our old friend. When we see something that we're uncomfortable with, or we see as a threat or a danger, we become stressed. And we've done a lot of work around that previously. So anxiety, we know what that is. Stress, we know what that is. It generates hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. And when we're in that state, it's very unlikely we're going to be positive. We are much more likely to be negative. So given that's the case, how do we overcome that? Would you like to know?
Yes, please.
There are, you won't be surprised to find, quite a number of ways. You can Google it, you can do research on it, but I'm going to hit on some very basic methods of changing from negative to positive. One of these is gratitude. Be grateful for what you have already, rather than pine for what you don't have. Some people keep gratitude journals, where they write down at the end of the day what they've been grateful for that day. So you could write down, I'm grateful for having something to eat. But you want to be a bit more specific than that. I'm grateful for something to eat because I know that's nourishing and will keep me fit and active, right? Or I'm grateful for having a hot shower because it keeps me clean and I feel better when I'm clean. So gratitude journal. Acceptance. Accept what's happening. If you have no choice or control over it, there is no point in getting upset about it. So the uncertainty due to the coronavirus situation, if we have no control over it, we just have to accept it. And once we accept that that is the case, it takes a big kind of burden off us. So be grateful for what we've got, accept the situation for what it is. Another thing I would suggest is a wee bit like the gratitude journal. Write down what you've achieved. Coaches often call it celebrate small wins or victories. You might think you've had a really bad day, but when you get to the end of the day, you say, I did that walk today and I did it under the time I wanted. Or I achieved my Calendly link, which I've just done, which is a great achievement for a digitally challenged person.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So write down these small wins, these small victories, and then you realise, actually, today wasn't such a bad day. I did this, this, and this. So you focus on the positive things and forget about all the things you didn't get done that you intended to. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. A lot of other people keep a journal or a diary of things that have happened during the day, right? And again, you can look at what's been positive, what's been negative. If it's positive, I'll do that again. If it's negative, I won't do that again, I'll do it differently. There is another old phrase, ink it, don't think it. So write it down, because scientists have shown that when you write something down, it sticks, as opposed to, I'll remember that. And you and I both know that that's not always the case. We also talked recently about talking therapy. If you're feeling a bit down or not very upbeat, talk to your pals. Talk to your friends and family. If necessary, come and talk to an expert like me. Don't bottle it up. Right?
What time is your phone open? What time is your phone ready in the morning?
We'll put all that in the website, right? Other things we've talked about, and I won't go over all ground, is things like mindfulness and meditation, exercise, so on and so forth. So changing from a bad mood or mindset to a positive one is not a question of clicking your fingers and automatically doing it. You have to take some action. And I've just given you, I've kind of out there 7 options, if you like, which you could use 1 or 2 or all of them, right? And I can guarantee you that you can change that the negative into positive. If you don't dwell on it, accept it is what it is, and change things.
I can tell you personally, exercise works.
There you are.
Yesterday, I came back in the home office. I felt crap, as in negative. It was showers knocking about. I thought, David, how do I feel after that walk? How will I feel after that walk? I did it.
And how did you feel?
Great.
There you go then.
And I had no alcohol either. To celebrate. Okay, that's great, Wally. I think that's us for this week. Fantastic. Thank you for giving us the 7 options to turn a bad, negative mood into a positive, happy mood.
There are more, but these are very simple ones.
Simple, easy to manage. Gratitude diary, I love. Go on.
No, you carry on.
So to the viewer, if you've got any questions, drop them in comments below or send us a direct message on here. Conversely, send a private message to either of us. Wally is your guy. He will sort you out. He'll guide you to where you want to be. For now, keep looking at the videos, put in Techno Dinosuar, Meet Society, Geek. Have a great week, everybody. Remember to relax and enjoy yourself.
Very much so, David. It just remains for me to say goodbye for now, but I reiterate what David says. Take care, stay safe, and have some fun. Bye for now.
Bye.